Hi guys, I want to walk you through how to create a fill in the blank activity in your Smart Learning Suite. A fill in the blank activity is an awesome way for your ESOL students to show comprehension or to preview materials. Your Smart Learning Suite is in your Google Apps. So once you're in your Drive, if you go to the waffle up here, you can find that app in your list here of your Google Docs or of your Google Apps. It's probably way down at the bottom. You might have to click more, but it's called Smart Learning Suite. So you're going to click on it and it's going to open up a new window for you. If it's your first time, you'll probably have to log in and it will open up to a main menu. Smart has tons and tons of resources, and Smart Exchange has lots of pre-made lessons. But for the purpose of this video, I just want to show you how to use an existing template to do that fill in the blank activity. So you're going to go to game-based activities here. You're going to see there's like 10 different games. All of these are really, really great for ESOL students. They're very simple, very user-friendly for you. But today we're going to look at the fill in the blanks. It's the first one here. I'm going to click on it and it opens up to a white text box. Now, we just read an article and so I'm going to write some questions or write some sentences to show comprehension to the article. So, sorry about my spelling. Okay, so you might create some sentences like this that have facts and information about a text that you read, or even to preview vocabulary. You can do up to 10 sentences. So once you're done with the sentences, you're going to go down where it says edit text and you're going to change it to define blanks. In this case, I'm going to pick the word Guatemala to be a blank, New York, and you're going to see it only highlights one word. So if you want two words, you have to stretch it. So I'm going to stretch it to do both, and then teacher. And then I'm ready to have it generate an activity for me. Now, I do want to point out that on the side here, there's a section that says check answers, and that's the way that the students would check to see if they got the answers right or wrong. I prefer instantly. That's my preference. It instantly lets the students know if it's right or wrong rather than having them complete the activity and then check at the very end, but it's a matter of preference. You're going to click next, and then you'll see there's 4 templates here. I'm going to pick underwater today, and then I click finish. It loads it right up for me, and it's ready to go for me to use. Now, this is great in a live session with your students. It'd be a great way to show understanding, make it a little interactive, call on the students. I'm going to show you a preview of it. So this is what it looks like. You'll see it creates the activity for me. And remember how I talked about the instantly answer checking? So if I do the wrong answer, it spits it out for me. When I do the right answer, kind of rewards me with a little. Okay. So that's what it looks like when they complete it. If you like it and you want to save it, you go ahead and title it. And one other thing I want to point out, this is just a matter of preference, but if you're going to do it in a live session, you might want to think about numbering your sentences. The only reason why I say that is because if you're going to call on a group of students, it's kind of nice to have the sentence numbered to guide them. That's just a suggestion, definitely a matter of preference. Okay, so I titled it, I looked at it, it looks good. I have everything there that I want. You can see I went back and edited it to add the numbers, and now I'm going to finish. Okay. So it is now complete, and I'm ready to do it with my students. I have 2 choices with that. I can do a student paced activity or a teacher paced activity. If you see on the sidebar here where there is this little person, right now it's set up as a teacher-based activity. What that means is I just click start and I share my screen and we do it together. The students call out the answers or I call on them. The other option is I can change this to student pace, and then I share this with this little arrow here. I get a code. My students then go to hellosmart.com on their devices, they enter the ID, and everybody gets this activity. Now they do have to enter their student email, or they need to already be in their drive, but most of them, because we're using this so much, should be ready to go with that. When your students enter, you can see right now it says no students connected, but when they enter, you will see all of their names, and then you can click and see how they're doing. And again, if you have it numbered, you could say, okay, who would like to read number 1 to me for the class? So that's just a way that you can do it. Now, if you decide that you've created it, but you're not going to use it in the moment, I do want to show you that it's automatically saved in your Google Drive again. So once you log in and create an activity in your Google Drive, you have a folder created for you called Smart Learning Suite. And when you click on it, you can see your activities ready to go. You'll click on the activity and then hit open with Smart Learning Suite, and it takes you back to that screen for you to begin doing the activity with your students. I think this is a great way to practice comprehension, have a little fun with your students, be interactive in your live sessions, and I hope it works out for you. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.